What if I told you that a single penny could be worth almost $1 million right now? There could be a 1988 penny sitting in your pocket or coin jar that collectors are desperately hunting for, and if it's the right one, it could be worth up to $999,000. Yes, you heard that right, a regular looking penny worth nearly $1 million. Stay with me for the next few minutes and I'll show you exactly what to look for and how to find out if you have one of these insanely rare coins. Let's start with the coin itself. We're talking about the 1988 Lincoln cent. This is the familiar copper-plated zinc penny with Abraham Lincoln on the front and the Lincoln Memorial on the back. It looks just like any ordinary penny, but not all 1988 pennies are created equal. What makes some of them so valuable is a tiny detail that most people never notice, something so small you'd probably overlook it if you didn't know what to look for. In 1988, the U.S. Mint made some changes to the design of the Lincoln penny. Normally, the coins made in Philadelphia have no mint mark, while coins from Denver have a small D under the date, but that's not what makes this penny valuable. The $1 million version of the 1988 penny is known as the 1988 no mint mark reverse of 1989 variety. Sounds complicated, right? Don't worry, I'll break it down. Basically, some 1988 pennies were accidentally struck using the reverse design that wasn't supposed to be used until the following year, 1989. That means the back of the coin was made with the wrong die, and that mistake created a rarity that collectors absolutely love. So how do you know if you have this rare penny? The answer is in the FG initials on the back of the coin just below the right side of the Lincoln Memorial. Look for the tiny letters FG, which stand for Frank Gasparo, the designer. On a normal 1988 penny, those initials are spaced farther away from the building, but on the rare variety the FG is closer and more curved, which matches the style. Introduced in 1989, that's how you know you've got something special. You might need a magnifying glass or a zoom lens to see the difference clearly, but trust me, collectors can spot it instantly, and if you have one, you could be looking at thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars depending on the condition. Now you're probably wondering how much these coins have actually sold for. In recent years, collectors have paid anywhere from $5,000 to over $25,000 for a single one of these rare pennies. But here's the wild part: a perfectly preserved example graded in top condition by a professional service could command a value nearing $1 million. That's not just hype, that's based on rarity, demand, and condition combined. The better shape it's in, the higher the price goes. A penny that looks brand new with sharp details and nowhere is worth dramatically more than one that's been sitting in circulation. So here's what you should do right now: go through your change jars, your old coin rolls, your dresser drawers, anywhere you might have old pennies. Look for the 1988 no mint mark Lincoln cents, then examine the back for that special FG marking. If you think you found one, don't clean it. That can actually lower its value. Instead, take it to a reputable coin dealer or send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. They can verify it, authenticate it, and give you a grade which helps determine the exact value. Who would have thought a simple penny could change your life? The 1988 no mint mark reverse of 1989 Lincoln cent is one of the most valuable modern coins out there, and it could be hiding in plain sight. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more rare coin discoveries. You never know what treasure you might be holding until you look. Thanks for watching and good luck hunting for your $1 million penny. What if I told you there's a penny out there worth nearly $1 million? Yes, you heard that right, a penny. But not just any penny, the rare 2013 Lincoln penny with no mint mark that's sending collectors into a frenzy. This little copper coin could be your ticket to a fortune. Most pennies are worth just a cent. But every so often, a rare coin like this one comes along that can shatter expectations and redefine what a penny is worth. So what makes the 2013 no mint mark Lincoln penny so valuable? The key is in the mint mark, or more accurately, the lack of one. Normally, pennies made in Denver have a tiny D stamped on them. Pennies from Philadelphia traditionally didn't have a mint mark, but starting in 2013, Philadelphia pennies were supposed to have a P mint mark. That was a brand new change, but somehow, a handful of these 2013 pennies slipped through the cracks without that P stamp, making them incredibly rare and valuable. Experts estimate that only a few thousand of these no mint mark pennies exist, making them ultra rare in the coin collecting world. Condition matters too. The better the condition, the higher the value. Collectors are hunting these pennies because one in near perfect condition could be worth up to $999,000. Imagine finding one of these in your change. It's like discovering a hidden treasure in your pocket. But why is this penny so valuable beyond rarity? It represents a major minting error, a historical what if that collectors crave. The 2013 penny was the first year the Philadelphia Mint added the P mint mark to pennies, so those without it are considered a minting mistake and a glimpse into the coin production process. The story gets even more interesting because coin grading companies like PCGS and NGC have authenticated and graded these coins, driving the market price sky high. In 2023, a 2013 no mint mark penny in pristine condition sold for nearly $1 million at auction. This blew collectors' minds and confirmed this penny's status as one of the most valuable modern US coins. So how can you spot one? Look carefully on the front side, right next to Lincoln's shoulder. If there's no P mint mark where it should be, you might just have a rare gem. But be cautious, as counterfeiters know this penny is valuable and may try to create fake no mint mark coins. The safest way to know for sure is to get your coin professionally graded and authenticated. That's the golden rule if you think you found a treasure. So next time you check your change, remember you could be holding a piece of history worth nearly $1 million. The 2013 no mint mark Lincoln penny is proof that sometimes the smallest things carry the biggest surprises. Found a 2013 penny without a P? Get it graded now. Could be your $1 million moment. Thanks for watching. Hit subscribe for more incredible coin stories and rare finds. Have you ever found a rare coin in your change? Tell me in the comments. Have you ever checked your pocket change and wondered if you're holding a small fortune without even knowing it? What if I told you a simple 1-cent coin from 1973 with a tiny D under the date could be worth nearly $1 million? Yes, you heard that right, one penny, almost $1 million. Let's dive into the mysterious and valuable world of the 1973 D Lincoln penny. There's a reason coin collectors are going crazy over it, and by the end of this video you'll know exactly what to look for, so don't blink. First things first, let's talk about the basics. In 1973, the Denver Mint produced over 3.5 billion Lincoln pennies. So what makes just one of them potentially worth $999,000? It all comes down to rarity, minting errors, and condition. Now here's where it gets interesting. Some 1973 D pennies have been found with incredible minting mistakes. We're talking double dies, off-center strikes, and even transitional metal errors. Any of these could skyrocket the value of a penny from 1 cent to tens of thousands, and in one extremely rare case, nearly $1 million. Let me explain. A double die penny means the coin was struck twice, slightly misaligned. This causes lettering and features like Lincoln's face or the word liberty to appear doubled. Collectors pay serious money for these kinds of errors, and when they happen on a coin as old as 1973, they become even more desirable. But wait, there's another twist. Some experts believe that a few 1973 D pennies may have accidentally been struck using leftover planchets from previous years. A planchet is the blank metal disc used to make the coin. If the wrong metal was used, that's called a transitional error, and those are incredibly rare and insanely valuable. So how do you know if you have one of these rare coins? Here's what to look for. 1. Check the date. It must say 1973 with a small d under it. The D means it was minted in Denver. 2. Look for doubling. Check the words "In God We Trust, Liberty" and the date. If any of the letters or numbers look blurry or appear to have shadows, that could be a double die. 3. Check the coin's weight. A normal 1973 penny weighs about 3.11 grams. If yours weighs differently, it might be struck on the wrong planchet. Use a digital scale to check for condition matters. Collectors use a grading scale from 1 to 70. A coin in mint state condition graded MS65 or higher can be worth hundreds or thousands, and if it's a rare error in pristine shape, that's where the big money comes in. One reported case of a 1973 D penny with both a double die and struck on a leftover bronze planchet fetched nearly $999,000 at private auction. That's why collectors are constantly hunting for these hidden gems. And before you say, "Nah, it's just a penny," remember this: people throw away or spend valuable coins every day without realizing it. The rare ones are out there in jars, drawers, and change trays, just waiting to be discovered. So what should you do now? Start by checking every penny you come across, especially the ones from 1973, and if you spot anything unusual, take it to a professional coin appraiser or send it to a grading service like PCGS or NGC. One small detail, one tiny mistake could change your life. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful or you're now eyeing every penny you own, hit the like button, subscribe for more rare coin discoveries, and let me know in the comments if you've ever found a valuable coin. You might be holding a treasure and not even know it.